Hello and welcome to the victory episode of this Let's Play. I am 4 turns away from a cultural victory. At least I think I am anyway. I'm currently getting, or at least I believe I'm getting, a 100% bonus to tourism from the international games. It doesn't actually tell you anywhere, but I think it's still in effect. This video could be over quite quickly or maybe a tiny bit longer depending on if it wears off or not. There's still some tourism I can get from archaeological sites still and airports which are being built. Right, so before I end the turn though, I'm going to bring this great engineer down to the capital. Basically, I'm not going to have enough time to build the Neuschwanstein now, so I might as well use it on a different wonder. And the wonder I'm going to use it on is the Kremlin. Give me one extra culture in the capital and an extra social policy. Right, hurry production. And I'll use that social policy next turn to get some more culture basically, which will be turned into tourism. Hopefully anyway, that's the plan. Right, it's possible the Shoshone are going to wipe out Morocco before the end of the game. We're about to take a bit of damage. The Shoshone have about 3 times the military I do, but I haven't upgraded a lot of my units. And they're just not going to have the time to do enough damage to me to stop the cultural victory condition from here on out, I believe. Okay.
The law is a fortress on a hill. The floods wash away.
Couldn't hear that very well then. Right, so we've built the Kremlin. Requires order plus 50% production when building army units and 1 free social policy. Okay, World's Fair fails, which is fine by me. Didn't want it at this point. Zanzibar given uranium. Tyre, want culture. Proposal for, well, it doesn't matter now, does it? I'll go world ideology and order. Right, commit proposal. Free social policy. I should probably pick the one that has the most culture. I'm actually going to be getting one in a turn as well, so I could go through this route. Could get that. That will give World Wonders extra culture. There's no culture there. What about here? There's one per city there. Not sure what real use that'll be. I think I'll do this one. Culture increased by 33% in all cities. Yeah, that will probably be the best one. Right. I'm going to get that in turn. Production. Uppsala completes a museum. I'll build a broadcast tower. This is... I think that's gotten rid of a... No, it hasn't. Now it's going to get rid of a road. This one has, though. There's a couple of tundra tiles I should put trading posts on. The capital's so big that it's basically using every single tile. Okay, tourism hasn't gone down still, so we're 3 turns away from victory. Next turn. They don't like that. No surprise there. The bat lost half his hit points. They've got a couple of air units up there now. You can't have as many air units. Well, you used to be able to have infinite air units in a city, but that's no longer the case now with the new patch. I think you can have 6 maximum, and then if you build an airport you can have 10 maximum in a city. That's a really good change. I'll be interested to see how that
In nothing do men more nearly approach the gods than in giving health to man.
affects things in next game I play. Probably going to be playing as Japan in the next Let's Play I do, and I'm probably try and focus on a domination victory. I don't usually go after a certain victory type, but probably going to in that one maybe. Right, so they all want various things as usual. Social policy. I can't actually pick that one. I didn't realise that. So that was maybe it was a mistake going down this line. Doesn't matter at this point though. Just pick that. Influential with one more civ to win the game. 2 turns away. That I'm sure the proposal for international games or winning it is supposed to run out, but still hasn't, I think, unless I've missed it. Right, so stadium is completed here. I'll build porcelain tower. This can go towards that tile to work on it. That's next to a river. Stick that there. Get some more food in Turku. Oh, that's done now, is it? Right. I think I'll... Oh, is this next to a river as well? Right, I'm not sure how I can make food there. Oh, it's flat land, that's why. It's not actually a hill. Right, so... Just can trade post that. Okay. Still 2 turns, isn't it? Right, next turn. Archaeological dig has been completed. This is medieval era. 1, 2, 3. It's not within range of any of my cities, so I should choose the artifact. Wow. Did that go up 8 then? That's a huge amount. For one artifact, you got 8. That's a bit crazy. Unless I misread something. Trading post. Okay, how many turns? Still 2. It didn't take it down to 1. Right, next turn. Looks like we've caught one of their spies.
我的朋友，你认为这个要求能接受吗？
Yeah, what the hell? Right, various deals have run out. Oh wow, Morocco have been destroyed. So they didn't make it to the end of the game after all. I got the culture I needed for them one turn before they were destroyed though. Okay, World Congress becomes United Nations. That probably... Oh, that's because I've reached the atomic era basically. I would need 35 votes to win. That's... Yeah, it's been changed in the patch. You now need a lot more votes to win via World Congress. So that would take... I mean, I've got nearly all the city-states, and still it would take... I would need more votes. So it's going to take a long time to win diplomatically these days. It's more like a score victory than anything else. Right, so all these have run out. He's been promoted. Tell him off. Oops, wrong one. Didn't matter though. He's been promoted. Sweden. Sure, there's supposed to be a way to just stick all your votes in, but shift doesn't seem to work. Commit delegates. Production. Military Academy. Really doesn't matter what I do here. So bank. That's done all. Looks like that's explored everywhere. So send that back home. Farm that up. Post those. Cargo ship. That was trading to Rabat. Highest gold. Beijing. Okay, we are one turn from victory, so I think when I press this we should get a victory, in theory. Or one more turn. Right, archaeological site, that's medieval era. Let's do artifact. Right, next turn. AI apologizing. Pocatello reaches atomic era. He hasn't got nukes, so there's no real worry now. Well, we've won, basically. Unless he finds a way to destroy me in one turn, he can't win. I think it's already too late, actually, anyway. We over the line yet? No. Yes, we are.
You have achieved victory through the awesome power of your culture. Your civilization's greatness, the magnificence of its monuments, and the power of its artists has astounded the world. Poets will honor you for as long as beauty brings gladness to a weary heart.
Okay, brilliant. I got loads of achievements then. Basically, that was the first ever culture win I've had on Civilization 5. The old culture game was so boring, basically. I think I tried it once and then never tried it again. You used to have to basically decide you were going cultural from the very start, but that's no longer the case. And I think the culture game in Brave New World is it's actually quite good now. It's a massive improvement from what it used to be. You don't have to go as peaceful as I did during the second half of this Let's Play, but I think being more peaceful was definitely the quickest way I could achieve victory. We achieved victory on turn 291, which is not bad. I think any victory under 300 turns on a decent sized map is a good time, basically, on standard speed. Okay, right, so I'll have a look through various demographics. So these are the demographics. We were top in population. The Shoshone score went up quite a bit towards the end of the game because they were doing a lot of conquering. We're still top in science, actually top in approval as well now. I don't see that very often. Not with all the AI bonuses. Right, so we're top in the score chart. I think my score was a lot higher in the last Let's Play I did with Arabia, but it's not surprising. It's a bit lower this time, considering we're going a tourism path and had less cities. I was also playing a smaller map than the last game I played. I think I had 5,800 score before, but I certainly won the game a lot quicker than my last game by about 50 odd turns, I believe. So, replay. I'll quickly show the map. Right, so I think if you've watched it from the beginning, you know pretty much what happened. I think the first war was Assyria against the Chinese. I think they took the city of Guangzhou, and the Dutch eventually, well, they made a city of Utrecht down here, which they were never going to keep. It was always a matter of time before I was going to destroy it. My original plans for victory were going a domination route, taking down the Dutch with a land force and taking down Morocco with a land force, and then building up a navy to attack the remaining capitals. Assyria was on the coast by there. Beijing is actually on the coast as well, though you can't really see it there. And the final capital was, I can't remember what it's called, but the Shoshone capital is by there. That was also on the coast. Right, so at this stage of the game, the Shoshone are actually attacking the Assyrians at this stage. The Chinese did actually lose their capital for a turn against the Assyrians, I believe, but they retook it straight away. The Assyrians are about to be destroyed now. Chinese actually made it throughout the game, and eventually the Shoshone finish off the Moroccans. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be playing as Japan in my next Let's Play. They've had a load of changes since the new patch. Basically, the samurai are now a lot better. They're able to make fishing boats. That's quite an interesting change. It's a bit like the Roman legionaries being able to make roads, I guess. Also, the Zero fighters no longer need oil, so that's good late game. And they've got quite a few cultural bonuses from Bushido for atolls, I believe, and there's maybe sea resources. I can't quite remember. I probably won't be playing a cultural victory style with them because I've just done that with Sweden. Maybe go down a military route with them. Those two paths are probably the best for Japan. I'll probably be playing on a sea-based map, not a Pangaea, maybe a fractal map or a continents map. Um, if I was going to go down a culture route, I certainly learned a lot from this game. My first tourism victory. There's probably a few different things I could have done to maybe get a bit of a quicker win time. I didn't quite understand how airports and hotels work, for example. The modifiers only affect certain types of culture, so I could have knocked a few turns off with that. But apart from that, I'd like to thank you for watching, especially to those of you who have liked or commented on any of the videos or shared or favorited any of the videos during this Let's Play. I'd also like to give a special thanks to those of you who don't use ad block while watching my videos. That really helps me out if you don't use it. And apart from that, if you haven't checked out my channel, please do. There's loads of other Let's Plays. There's another Arabian Let's Play on there, and there's a Europa Universalis 4 and Endless Space Let's Plays, and there'll be lots more Let's Plays for various games in the coming future. Right, so once again, thanks for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time.